Bobbidi bobbidi boo! Gather around for the grand unveiling of the magic that lies within storytelling. Imagine a world with spells turning ordinary moments into extraordinary adventures. And that's the power of storytelling for kids. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shafina Alina and I'm here to open up a world of imagination of storytelling. One of my favorite activities when I was a kid was listening to stories. We all had our grandma, grandpa, or uncle or auntie who used to tell story to tell story to us. I remember my sister always used to tell me stories, and every evening after playing, I used to gather near her to listen to something new. I learned to love storytelling when my sister told me fairy tale stories before bed. Now I love story by Studio Ghibli and unlike its predecessor. How Moving Castle is a love story. It is a story of Howard and Sophie falling in love, learning to accept themselves throughout the process. Why did she do that? Why did that bring him? What were the ways in which she gave herself to love? What can they learn? Storytelling is really giving an impact in ourselves when we are kids. I will begin by telling you why do kids love to listen to stories. Kids love to listen to stories because it takes them to their imaginary world, where they can see fairies, kings and queens, talking animals, and beautiful sceneries with lots of colorful flowers and animals in it. And in reality, we might not have seen such things, but through stories we can see this in our imagination. Stories are a good way to connect the kids to their imaginary world. So do I. Everyone has their own imagination world because they know the storytelling and stories instills emotion in kids. They laugh when the story is funny and cry when there is some kind of climax. But they always love to listen to stories with happy endings. The idea of every story is to make people happy when they listen to it. And it remains the same with kids too. Every story has something to learn from it. This is why the first question asked when the story gets over is, what is the moral of the story? Children came across various valuable lessons through stories. And not only that, they try to relate them to their real life too. Sometimes when we are wrong, the kids show us the right path and we keep thinking, from where did they learn such good values? It's the story that play a part in their minds, and that is when they came up with some valuable learning. So, to think about the real world where children have studies, homeworks, assignment, and so many other things to do every day. Sometimes they are exhausted, but story time is always a relaxing time for them. Stories not only help them to get physically rest, but also help to relax their minds. They are away from their daily routine for some times, and this is why they always love to listen to stories. Some stories might arouse curiosity in them to know more about something. They gain different knowledge and learn different things. When they are curious, they ask more questions about it so that they can learn more and have a deeper knowledge of the particular things. Storytelling is a good technique to help children learn new words and gain knowledge. They also learn different values and learn how to ask questions when in doubt. Every day, a story should be told to children because we don't know what they will learn from a specific stories. I'm sure that you can see the reason why the kids love to listen to storytelling. But you might be asking, well, why storytelling is important for kids? So let me tell you. It is important in the first place because it may help improve the children's cognitive development. According to a study published in the Journal of Cognition and Development, storytelling enhances cognitive skills such as memory, vocabulary, and comprehensions in preschool-age children. Storytelling engage various cognitive processes, including memories. When children follows a narrative, they need to remember characters, events, and the sequence of the story. This exercise in memory contributes to the development of their cognitive abilities. Following a story plot, characters, and event requires active cognitive engagement. This process of comprehension helps children develop analytical skills, the ability to infer meaning, and a deeper understanding of narrative structures. The findings from this study underscore the importance of incorporating storytelling into early childhood education. So, by doing so, educators and parents can actively contribute to the cognitive development of preschool-age children, laying a strong foundation for their future academic success, cognitive ability. What I mean is that laying a strong foundation for their future academic success and cognitive abilities. So you can see that it is fascinating to see how something as simple and enjoyable as storytelling can have such profound effect on a child's cognitive growth. Now let's look at what may happen if the kids who have not yet experienced the magic of storytelling. Their imagination are like blank canvas, waiting for the private strokes of the storyteller's words to bring them to life. This kid might be missing out on a captivating journey. Their minds, like undiscovered galaxies, are waiting for the constellations of character and plots to emerge. Without storytelling, it's like having a toolbox without knowing the wonder each tool can create. So let's be the storytellers who had then the keys to this magical door, unlocking the wonder of imagination, language, and life's valuable lesson. Because every child deserves to have their own story, waiting to be written with the ink of curiosity and the color of creativity. By now, you should already know why storytelling is important for kids. As you can easily see, storytelling can be one of the most important things for the kids to promote brain development, imaginations, languages, and learning. There is no age limit in storytelling, and there is no discrimination between gender, race, or religion. You can become a storyteller for the kids by living with their own imagination and curiosity, so it can change their life more better with what they listen and learn. Imagine if you're able to make the children better by reading them to some good moral value from storytelling. Their parents would be so proud to see how clever and good their children are. Remember, the power of storytelling lies not just in the tales themselves, but in the collective effort of communities, educators, parents, and storytellers coming together to nurture the next generation of imaginative minds. So let's create a world where every child has the opportunity to be captivated, inspired, and shaped by the enchanting power of storytelling. The time to act is now. Thank you.